July 6, 2022, you're watching your Reynier Report show on Fan Hub TF. I'm Joshua Potts, he's Aaron Potts, and we're here
to give you running news for and by the culture.
We are only 9 days away from the World Championships. We're getting so much closer. There's not a whole bunch happen, but big things happen that have big implications on the World Championships. We got 3 topics, 3 questions, and 3 laps to go. Let's get it. First up with 3 laps to go, Reynier Mena from Cuba in the 200 ran at 1963, number 10 all-time, number 3 in the world. This guy was running 20:59 last year. He just broke 10 seconds for the first time this year and now is running at 1963. He's only 25 years old, showing really a bright future for the 200 going forward, but unfortunately he won't be competing at the World Championships for Cuba. But Aaron, I gotta be asking you, even though Mena won't be there competing in the World Championships against some of the greatest 200-meter runners of all time that we have seen with Reynier Mena and Noah Lyles, but I gotta ask you, what does this really mean for the 200? Because I feel like the 200 is really changing as we look at it right now.
Yeah, all it means is the 200 is hot right now, man. I know, I feel like I had a couple low-key down years and we haven't been as hyped. I mean, we've been hyped on Noah Lyles. He didn't get the Olympic gold, but we're starting to see these crazy times drop more often with Reynier 19 with the 19.4. Noah Lyles just at USA's, what did he run, like 19.6 as well? And now we got Reynier Mena running 19.63. So I think he's not going to be at Worlds, but I think it just shows that the event is getting back, you know, starting to get inch closer and closer to that Usain Bolt, because these people are gonna race each other and they're gonna push each other. So we're gonna get closer and closer to that 19.3 at some point, especially with Reynier Mena just on the rise at such a young age. And if he continues to progress and he has people like Noah and Reynier like challenging him, I think that means we're gonna see some fast times in the 200 over the next couple of years.
Yeah, and I think Noah Lyles said it best. I think it was when the Rome Diamond League, after he won that race, he was basically just saying that, like, bro, I'm just glad that people on the Diamond League circuit are running fast now. People in the 200 are running fast, and he has really raised the level of competition in a way in the 200 meters. Like right now in the top 10 list, we have 4 people actually competing in the top 10 all time with Mena, Andre DeGrasse, Reynier Mena, and Noah Lyles. And Kenny Bederic's right there at number 13. So I really feel like that 200 meter list is going to be rewritten like very, very soon. Like that top 10, soon enough, it's going to be like a whole bunch of people from this generation of 200 meter runners. Like they're different at the moment, bro.
And Noah Lyles is only what, like 24?
Yeah.
So he still has a lot of time, you know, to progress as well. So it's good to see that he has more people that are just gonna be right beside him, pushing him to the finish line. And hey, man, we're gonna see something fast drop soon.
Yeah, we'll give our picks next week and everything as we have a full World Championships preview next week here on the Reynier Report show. But before we get there, we still got 2 laps to go. And there was some really big news on the rumor mill, especially on Twitter this past weekend. And that is the fact that Abby Steiner allegedly signed a $2 million deal with PUMA. There was a lot of people just tweeting this out every switch way. I want to read some of what Abby Steiner shared on Twitter about people releasing her information of her contract, allegedly saying that I've been subjected to a few different social media narratives this year. Just because I don't speak on it doesn't mean I don't see it. As a reporter, it is your job to fact check. As a consumer of news on social media, it's also your responsibility to fact check. It is common knowledge that contracts are not public. My income is not public record, nor should it be reported as such. Any reporter should know this, and reporting otherwise is extremely harmful in a time period of life that is already stressful. Please keep in mind that athletes are human. We are worth more than being used in attempts to gain social media likes. A simple DM, and she went on to say that a simple DM could have resolved this, and anything like a reporter wanted to reach out to her. And Aaron, I gotta say, I like this from Abby. I really do like this. It shows that she has, it was personal from her, you know? It shows the struggles and everything like that. But I gotta ask you, Aaron, who was more in the right in this situation? Abby speaking out or the media releasing these rumor mills about her 2 million?
I don't think the problem is really from the media. You know, I don't think the problem is the media. I don't think the problem is Abby. The problem is track and field. You know what I mean? And both sides of this party are trying to raise, you know, and elevate the level of track and field. But I think the part of the reason why, like, this is getting attention is because there's so many new people into this game. There's so much new media into this game, and all the people that are just bringing more excitement to the sport, bringing more stories. And I'm just super excited to see that. But I don't think the people that are kind of doing that are really doing it with any malintent for the most part. I think that, you know, Abby's raising the sport by just being herself and doing what she does. And I think it's good that she's showing some personality and taking a stand. But I also think that the media is getting to a level where it is finding out like these breaking news stories that gets everyone excited. You know, that's what our sport needs.
Do you think those type of like Woj bombs, Adam Schefter tweets is what can raise the sport to the next level? Is that what we need to get track to that next level?
I think that's a part of raising track. I don't think that's maybe like everything, the prescription, exactly what is needed, but I think that is definitely a part of track and field, because you want to be on your toes. Everyone right now is trying to see, you know, where the free agents of the NBA are going. Everyone wants to know where's KD's being traded. Everyone's trying to get a little bit extra knowledge. Like, does KD really want to be traded? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that may add stress to it, but the real problem here is just like, why can't we share how much people are getting paid? Like, why is that a problem? Why is there an NDA on that? You know what I mean? And I'm not one to say we should just be causing stress for athletes. I don't, you know, and send out false narratives, but like that also is part of professional sports. If you look at other sports across the board, and I'm not saying the media should add to it, but if you're the best in the world, like there's gonna be stress that comes with being in the best. And like for Abby, there has been a lot of stories about her, you know, her for one, for being white and everything. But it's just like, when you're as good as she is, there's gonna be a lot of stress that comes with it. That ain't all, you know, peaches and cream when you that good at the top. It's lonely at the top.
But I think she said it best, especially like in the first part of her paragraph, just saying that I've been subject to a few different social media narratives this year. Just because I don't speak on it doesn't mean I don't see it. And she spoke about how she's been working on her mental health and everything like that. I gotta say, Abby, keep on doing you, bro. So I think it's really working. And like, you have a lot of stuff has been thrown at you, and I think more stuff is gonna be thrown at you, but you've definitely been thriving to it. Can't wait to see you compete at the World Championships too. Like, I think she's gonna kill it. Hopefully this lights something under her too. And I'm like, bro, y'all tried to release my contract information. I'm gonna smack y'all before I can get some more money. I don't know. Maybe that'll happen, but we'll see how it really goes. But with one lap to go, and our last question on the last topic here on the Running Report show, Aaron, there was Diamond League Stockholm this past weekend. This was probably the biggest meet before the World Championships, coming up in only 9 days now. And we saw some really big performances, Aaron. Milan Duplantis tying his world record. Keely Hodgson lost for the first time in the 800 meters to Reynier Mena. Then we also have Famke Bol running this 52.6 in the 400-meter hurdles. But I ask you, what performance from Diamond League Stockholm did you see that really has the biggest implications for you, Aaron?
Man, homegirl from Kenya, Reynier Mena, 157. Sheesh, 157.4. Okay, and we know Kenya, bro. We know Kenya produces David Rudisha. They produce great 800-meter athletes. And I was looking this girl up on World Athletics. She has a 50.8 PR in the 4. And when I told you that, Joshua, you said, is that a thing? You know what I mean? And it seems like all the time Kenya got these, on the men or the women, they got someone random. You're like, wait, who is this? You know, I don't remember who this was. This girl's 22 years old. She has like a PR of like 24 in the 8. You know what I mean? So like, she's someone to look out for, to break up, you know, that top that top 3, top 4, like with Keely, Ajay, Raven, a thing. Like we cannot sleep on her, you know, because she's young. You don't know what her tactics are on the championship, but you never know, man. You really never know.
Yeah, she's really just making it harder for America to get this sweep, bro. Like, I'm gonna be preaching that until the World Championships are over. But like when Mary beat Keely this past weekend, it's all like, bro, like you're just making this even more hard for us. And like, I think it's just significant too, because Keely, like, she was like automatic number 2 for a lot of people. Like a lot of people were building up this year, like it's Keely versus a thing. The rematch is coming. And now Mary beats Keely. Ajay almost beats a thing. And now the conversation, I bet for some people, they're all like, dang, bro, is the thing really going to win? Is Keely even going to be in the top 3? I think those are the conversations that people are possibly having now. And I think this just makes everything even more interesting. But US sweep, that is still happening. And I got to say too, Manuel Duplantis tying his world record of 6:16. This guy is insane. Manuel Duplantis is probably right with Sydney McLaughlin as one of the best athletes that we have in the sport. And then I think something that you guys are going to hear more about just going into the World Championships, you probably hear it for a snippet, but Krzysztof Slow, I believe from Poland, he threw number 10 all time in discus this year. He's won 11 of his 12 competitions this year as well. Like he is taking the spot as the top discus thrower in the nation, in the world right now. Let me say that right now, over Daniel Stahl. So that's just been a really incredible journey to see. But really, Diamond League Stockholm really did produce some fast times, and it's great to see that the World Championships are really right around the corner now.
About 10 days out, man. Or at least that race, you know, Stockholm was about 10 days out. So you really get to see where people are at. Mondo is ready. Mary Mao is ready. Daniel Stahl gonna have a challenger. So a lot of implications coming from that Diamond League, because that's basically like a 10-day out workout. So excited to get all these people out to Eugene and see who really is the best.
Yeah, and we'll be out there too, doing our Running Report show for that one Wednesday as well, and doing some other things. So we'll be releasing that to you guys very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching on the Fan Hub TF this week. See y'all next week on the Running Report. It was a little short this week, but there wasn't that much news. But going in the next 3 weeks, we got a whole lot to talk about. See y'all next week on the Running Report show.